and this will be the tag teams. Here are your tag teams that we'll be able to draft. The Ascension, Authors of Pain, also AOP, Brizongo, the Colognes, Gallow and Anderson, the Hardy Boys. So I should say the Good Brothers, but you know what they say. Heath Slater and Rhino, Heavy Machinery, the Revival, the Street Profits, TM61, the Usos, the Young Bucks. There's gonna be one team out of all of them that's not drafted. They are allowed 6 picks, 6 tag teams, and yeah, they were allowed 6 tag teams. The one that is not drafted still will be able to compete, but as a wild card kind of guy for SmackDown, it don't matter. The actual draft, I suggest you go ahead and check that out. So today we're gonna be figuring out our PP views, pay-per-views. So Extreme Rules is gonna be here. It'll be this month's pay-per-view. Next month, I don't know. We'll have quite a few. We'll have SummerSlam. We'll then have Survivor Series in November, and the Royal Rumble in January, because we have to have it in January. And in April, the second week in April, will be WrestleMania. So pretty stoked about that. This is how he says the internet connection quality currently so it's broadcast. I don't know. It always says that, but yet I can still stream, and yeah. So that's a joke. We're still gonna look for pay-per-view shows. There's some other shows, whatever. You know. I'll be right back. My dad's calling me. So yeah, we'll see you then. Okay, so I just got done with this. I just had to talk to my dad. He called me. So anyways, yeah, so we'll get at least the first 2 shows. So we'll get MDT live with a vacation. So we do have another wheel to decide we're gonna do it. I think we can actually go on here, edit, and we can actually assign the shows. So, okay. So let's go ahead and spin it. Hope you guys can hear that. And boy, and remember, MDT Live gets the first pick, and what a good pick. Well, what a decent pick. Heavy machinery. Okay, we'll actually have to go into shows then. So we just remember it's like Tucker. We'll see. We'll know. So Tucker Knight. We'll know when we see. That's kind of with these tag teams. And we can just like have some other turns and stuff, you know. We can just have other people there, you know. We don't have, Otis. There. And Vindication's pick after Heavy Machinery already off the block. Their first tag team. Whew, what a good one. The Usos. What a good pick. So, good pick there, the Usos. Going over to Vindication. With their cousin Roman Reigns. So, you might see a little bit of an alliance there. MDT Live's second tag team, the Clones. Are they Primo and Epico? Primo and Epico. Okay. And then, so who did they choose? The Clones. What a weird pick, but again, remember, Scott. Now let's go over to Vindication for the pick. And the Ascension, almost the Young Bucks. I don't even know. We'll see. We'll know when we see them. Remember, yeah. So the stream was being weird for me. It wouldn't load. So yeah, it did end up posting everything until I ended up stopping the broadcast. The stream, but Connor and Victor, that's right. There we go. What a good, decent pick for the tag team division. Isn't too good here. It's pretty good, The Hardy Boys, they're in here too, so I don't know who TM61 is. I gotta check when it comes to certain tag teams that are actually picked. And oh my, you had this coming. Kenny Omega, right, is an MDT Live. Boom. Matt and Nick Jackson on the Young Bucks, baby, going over to you. That was kind of dying. That was destined to happen. Matt Jackson, Nick Jackson. Obviously, they have like the AEW thing. But the Young Bucks, Kenny Omega are on the same show. So that can tell you a lot. So here on Vindication, so we gotta get rid of the Young Bucks now. I think the only good one would either be the Revival or the Hardy Boys. That's the only one I can think of that'll be good. I can't stream tomorrow because I'm gonna be at my old daycare, because that's where we're going tomorrow. She's not gonna watch us. We're gonna, because it's just for the day. Speaking of the Hardys, this tops off the Young Bucks. Well, yeah, let's do the 2003 for the Matt and Jeff. Matt and Jeff, the Hardy Boys. Speaking of the Devils, the Hardy Boys are over on Vindication. So now the only good one's probably the Revival or AOP. AOP, I think they're not featured. Brizango. I can't get rid of one. But, so what? Tyler Breeze and the Fandango. Done. Go. So what a decent pick. Was that for Vindication? Nope. That was for MDT Live, so that's a good thing I didn't. I almost forgot. Okay. The next pick, the fourth tag team. Sorry, I think this is like the... Yep, okay, so the next is the Street Profits. Yep, the fourth one. So 2 more for each brand. That means there's 5 left. AOP, Gallows Anderson, Heath Slater, Rhino, the Revival, TM61. So I don't know who the team the Street Profits are. I bet so we're just gonna take a little while to find these tag teams that I don't know. I know Angelo Dawkins. I think Blockbuster. Montez Ford, yep, okay. I almost forgot. But I know, some of these other ones, I don't know, they're all in NXT. So some of these guys are coming over from NXT here, calling up to MDT. TM61, we'd actually have to look if they do get drafted here today. So Carl Anderson and Luke Gallows. Let me go ahead and just make sure that we actually get this over here. So MDT Live is going to be picking up. Ooh, and remember, the first ever pick in this draft was AJ Styles. Carl Anderson. And then Luke Gallows. And the thing is though, is they have AJ Styles. I don't know if they have Finn Balor. I think Finn Balor. We're Fincham Balor's here on MDT Live too. But so MDT Live has a decent roster. I think Vindication probably has a better roster. So now the 5th tag team for Vindication. So if TM61 does go, we're gonna actually have to exit and actually look. The Revival. I forgot their names, but I know what they look like. Isn't it like, yeah, Dash Dawson, or no, Dash Wilder, and then Scott Dawson. Yeah. Dash Dawson. I thought that's what it was. Scott Wilder. but I forgot. But I think we got both of them selected. Yep. Goddamn flies. I want a fly swatter. I could kill flies all day. I don't care about them. But no. Good pick, the Revival. To Vindication. Now that means 3 tag teams remaining. This next pick for MDT Live will be its last pick ever in this draft. So who are they gonna pick? They're gonna pick AOP, Akam and Razor. What a good last strong pick. Remember, Suicide was the last superstar pick. So there you have it, your complete MDT Live roster. We'll go over that after this. And Vindication, it's either going to be Heath Slater, Rhino, or TM6, one that'll be a free agent. And TM61 is going to be a free agent, so Heath Slater and Rhino are going over to Vindication. So there's your complete Vindication roster. That's kind of bugging me that they have that MDT has Benjamin Balor, because they have 2 more or 1 more than Vindication, but it don't matter, because what we can do is we can actually just go ahead and find a chump. I'll just get like Arya Davari. There you go. So there are your complete rosters. So that means, so Heath Slater and Rhino are now, okay, so TM61 is like your freebie, so any show can take them. So what we're gonna do, I think what it can do is, yeah, it shows them not on a show, but they are. Or are they not? Alright, they're on Vindication. Pretty sure, yeah. So then they're obviously, yeah. But, yeah. So TM61 will be a free agent. So he can go to Vindication or MDT. And we'll see that throughout areas. So here are the okay. So again, shows we're not too worried about now. So for MDT Live, okay. So how much you want to bet that Finn Balor and the Demon Balor are actually in like the top? Look, but like, we can't have the Demon wrestle the same night. So Demon is just gonna be like real life, and so yeah. Vindication. So. But look at their roster, though. Aria Daivari's last. Not surprised, but no. We still have yet to figure shows out for June, July, September, October, which we're gonna look for like a Halloween theme. So yeah, let's go ahead and browse the market, the community creations. If you guys don't know what the market is, what I call the market. But yeah, my headphones are coming tomorrow. Lay it down. But anyways, no, go back, you piece of. There. Arenas. Bah, 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 bah. So we're gonna look for some arenas that. First, we're gonna look for the Halloween theme one for October. For Halloween. Down, break down the wall. Forget it, you have to rock. Okay, so what we're gonna actually do then? WCW Thunder. Let's go ahead and look at this here. Otherwise, this will be like a July because this would be what'd be a good Thunder? Oh, this could be like our edition of the Elimination Deal. We'll download it anyways. But yeah, we kind of need some different things that we have. See, I also like to get mic, but screw that. Oh, yeah. Yes, we got that. Here comes my dollar chain bling blah blah. Bash at the beach. That's probably the WCW's version of SummerSlam. Might be. Evolution World War III. Okay. So I want to see if they have that. Like, it's a WCW Halloween Havoc. Oh, but that's not. Warzone BCW. All in. Unforgiven. That would be actually be. Oh, do they have stomping grounds? Dude. Yeah, it's probably not the best, but we'll have a stomping grounds pay-per-view. I'm gonna try to base it off this year. But obviously we're gonna bring some other ones. So like Stomping Grounds was just the last pay-per-view. I actually kind of enjoyed that. Yeah, I wasn't too surprised. There's some stuff happening. You kind of pictured it happening. But yeah, anyways. So yeah. Yeah, Stomping Grounds, I think this month is June. Yeah, okay, so I think what was the last one? Or no, today's July. So it is June that this happens. So this will be a June pay-per-view, Stomping Grounds. We have Breaking Point. We've already downloaded that, and I don't want to download it again. Is this actually the Octagon, though? That'd be actually kind of cool if it was. God, I love this. I love this theme song. No, it just looks like it. God, this takes for so much time to like. So we got 2 so far. But we'll use some regular WWE things too. Whoa, whoa, you know it. Yo, so with everything you know. Yeah. Oh, the perfect July pay-per-view. The Great American Bash. The best, well, not the best, but it's good for July. Independence Day, you know, 4th of July, man. But, yeah. It's really good. Good thinking of me. I want to have something stand by, like, have something that holds my microphone so I don't have to, like, have it around my neck, because I hate this. Yep. Nothing. Actually, I'll be right back. Can you guys hear me all right? Here, actually. I'm trying to make sure you... Okay, there. You guys should actually be able to hear me now. I want to test it up. Go on ScrewTube. Go to YouTube. Okay, you can hear me. I can hear myself, so you guys should be able to hear me. So yeah, it's just, I have a big speaker that I put up, like, on the desk, and I just have the headphones wrapped around it. And the mic is down, so you guys should be able to hear me. Yo, 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 who's on, baby? It might have been me, I don't know. So, anyways, I'm pretty sure I already downloaded it. Yes, I did. Okay. We have Fortnite Arena, which I'm about ready to get rid of Fortnite. I'm not gonna play it. Yes, okay, here. I'm excited for that, but really not too much. AEW Double or Nothing. And I wasn't WrestleMania these past few years. I really haven't been impressed with WrestleMania, the 35. It was the one that was in New Orleans. I was really not surprised. It made me mad when John Cena faced Undertaker in like a 4 or 5, like a 10-second, 13, almost a minute match. That's what kind of ticked me off about that, is they didn't have him scheduled there. So I don't know. I really don't. Oh, let's go over the limit. That'll be like, because I think there's a fast lane. That'll be the fast lane. That's what they have is fast lane now. Instead of over the limit, it's fast lane. So I can't wait to see the new Raw and SmackDown with Eric Bischoff and Paul Heyman. Okay. I think we have a decent amount where we'll just get started on putting up pay-per-views. And we'll start planning out our stuff. And so what we're going to do is we're going to plan this out realistically. So here, May. So June, this is going to be... I wish I could just like do it like a normal, like, and it don't even matter, I could just do that. And then I can do stomping out, like, you know. So it don't bother me. Show name. Stop. Boom, stomping grounds. So we do have AEW and everything. I didn't think I downloaded it. So we have Breaking Point, but with the Impact stuff. Cyber Sunday. I'm gonna actually go back in here and edit some of these arenas so we actually have some decent areas. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna have Cyber Sunday be in November. So this WWE Stomping Grounds. The show image, I think, well, they have custom one. Yeah, we're just gonna get all the pay-per-views started. We're probably gonna do an MDT live, starting it right after this. So let's go ahead and see if we can find it. There we go, Stomping Ground. Boom, accept, and it's done. And yeah. And like I could just do whatever it says. That July. And it don't matter what it says, I'm just gonna do it anyways. Like, cause I can just do the matches myself. I can edit, I can delete all these matches. So I'm gonna be the one creating the match card and everything. Yeah, I do. Okay. Okay, I just talked to my mom. So what's this? Great American Bash. Great. Boom. So. Blow. There we go. So there we go. We got that done. So we at least have to get just these figures done. Okay, September to October. I have it side because it's like it's right here. Okay, this one we're gonna have it'd be like a money in the bank, but it's gonna be one Thunder Wrestle War. Let's go Wrestle War. I think we're gonna have two I think actually Wrestle Wars actually. There we go, boom. So Wrestle War will be the Money in the Bank pay-per-view, I guess. We'll just have to find a Money in the Bank for the Vindication. Survivor Series November, September. What would they have? Let's just do like a hell. Let's actually have a hell. We'll do Hell in a Cell. Thunder will be what's Hell in a Cell though. Like. So that's what we're gonna do. Is we're gonna have custom arenas be for different things. So WCW Thunder will be the pay-per-view. Yeah. Thunder will be the pay-per-view. For it's gonna be the Hell in a Cell pay-per-view type. Yeah. I wish you could just do like none and you could do your own. So Wrestle War is October. I was thinking of doing like Halloween Havoc, but we'll have Money in the Bank be October. Survivor Series December. Where's the fast thing? Okay. This will be over the limit. But it's gonna be like we're gonna go over the limit. And yeah, over the limit's gonna be the fast lane. We're gonna obviously have an elimination chamber after this, and it'll just be like we could do elimination chamber. Like, actually, we're not gonna do this at all. We're going. We just gotta make sure. So this is where it's gonna be a little weird. So we have WrestleMania. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4. So that we're gonna have here. This will be the elimination chamber. But we're gonna actually, this will be good. It'll just be normal. We'll just have the normal elimination chamber. Because I don't think there's an older. I don't want it. And then 1, 2, 3, 4. Actually, yes. Let's go here. And we don't really, actually, yes. We don't have to have over the limit then 1, 2, 3, 4. Because then right after that would be Royal Rumble. And then like, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in there. So what we could do is just have like some Saturday. No, because if I do a Saturday show here, it's gonna be for the whole thing. So yeah, we can't do Saturday. But no, so what we're gonna do, so this will be so far as what we have for pay-per-views. We have Extreme Rules, WWE Stomping Grounds, Slam, Thunder, Wrestle War, Survivor Series. Nothing in December right now, we're still trying to figure that out. Royal Rumble in January, nothing in February, and then we have Elimination Chamber second week in March, and then after that we have WrestleMania. So yeah, so let's get a few shows under the way, why not? So tonight's show on MDT Live, the first ever show that we're gonna ever see here. Actions. So we're gonna. So this is what they have, AJ Styles. So yeah, we're gonna have 5 matches. Okay, so the rule is we're gonna have 4 one-on-one matches and 1 tag team. We have at least have to have 1 tag team match every night. So this first match, one-on-one match, AJ Styles, Ricochet. That'll be contending, like, okay, so this triple threat match will determine who, and it's the triple threat tables match. This will determine it's obviously, it shows who's on MDT Live. Like, it'll show people that from like Vindication. So like if we go to Angelo Dawkins, it does show in Vindication. So out of this will show who is capable, and this will determine the let's actually go to custom superstars. So it'll be Chris Jericho versus Braun Strowman. We didn't put in here. We don't want to put too many decent guys in here. Brock Lesnar, we didn't put in here. Cesaro, Jack Gable, Chris Jericho. We already have him. We'll give Paul Quinn a shot. We'll say he'll be, actually, no. I don't. For the first week, we're gonna, okay. And then we'll have Daniel Bryan versus Chris Jericho versus Chris Danger. Table triple threat match. Title match. We'll select the championship. for MDT Live. This is going to be a good match. To start off the show, though. To start off the show. Whoops. No. Dang it. I didn't want that championship. So we're going to have to go through this again. Falls count anywhere now. We're going to change the change the stipulation. Let's go, dude. Let's just do Chris Danger. And then we'll have boom, attire 1, boom, Daniel Bryan, boom, boom. So Chris Jericho versus Chris Danger versus Daniel Bryan. We're going to select the championship this time. For reals. For reals now. For reals. For real. For real. And this will be for the MDT Live Championships. If I'm not mistaken, the US title, the Extreme Championship, obviously the MDT Championship, and then also the tag team titles. So the fourth championship, this one will be for the United States Championship. So nobody has a... So we can't have Daniel Bryan versus Chris Jericho then. Yeah. Sounds like a pretty good opening match. But in the first pay-per-view, so what we're going to do is we're going to have 2 matches tonight. 2 matches next week on MDT Live. And that'll determine who goes on. And then those 2 will face... Okay, so this is how it's going to go. I'm going to actually create here really quick. Move this. It's actually... Jesus, this is kind of weird. Okay. Let me move some of this stuff here. I've already create here a little bracket for the MDT Live Championship. So we're going to have... This is actually a good one. Let's just do Finn Balor. So, Finn Balor. And then we'll have, Tony Nese. Those 2 will face off. And then the winner will go on to face the winner of... Let's actually look. Dean Mean Machine Ambrose. And then... Who else? Let's customize the participants. Let's go with look. Is Elias? We didn't grab Elias. Let's go ahead. We already have Finn Balor in there. Then that's John Cena. We can have him as a free agent, so you know. Okay, yeah, we just Kofi Kingston. Yes. Boom. And then we'll have Kofi Kingston. And then the winner will go on to face. Okay, and then what we'll do is they'll have a winner's match. The winner will go on there to face off against them, and we'll figure out everything next week on MDT Live So we're just trying to get the playoff format kind of on my computer here. Then we'll figure out the next participants next week. But yeah. So yeah. And now we're gonna go to a tag team match. We're gonna have a 2-on-2. Just do a normal match. This one though, it'll be for the tag team titles. So we just need to figure out what tag team we all have. So Heavy Machinery. Okay. So we're gonna have Heavy Machinery. So Otis. And Tucker Knight versus the Young Bucks. So Matt and Nick Jackson. For the MDT World Tag Team titles, I believe, so that's what they're called. The MDT World Tag Team Championships. So that's how that's done. So we're gonna crown a U.S. title, or U.S. champion. We're also gonna crown MDT World Tag Team Belt. So how this is gonna go is where we're gonna have, so Finn Balor and Tony Nese are gonna play off. Whoever wins, right? Dean Ambrose and Kofi Kingston will then face. So say Dean Ambrose and Finn Balor win, they would wait 2 weeks prior to facing off. Okay, so how this is gonna work? So we have 3 weeks until the pay-per-view, Extreme Rules. So what's gonna happen? Finn Balor. So the second round will be on the 3rd week. Or actually, yeah. And then the first round for the other half of the bracket is gonna be next week. Then the second round for those is gonna be the week before the pay-per-view, and then obviously the championship will be at the pay-per-view. So, and we're gonna do something similar to Vindication. So then let's go ahead. Let's have a handicap match, a 1-on-2 tag. Let's go ahead and see. Let's put AJ Styles to the test. Versus Randy Orton. Is R-Truth on here? No, he's not. R-Truth is not actually drafted. We didn't actually put him in the draft. Let's actually then. Let's put, oh! I'm pretty sure Chris Danger, he's with MDT Live, so he'll be definitely in one of these. In these championship matches. So Chris Danger will face off against Kenny Omega next week. So Matt, speaking of that, Randy Orton, Chris Danger. Wait, no, Chris Danger's already having a match. So never mind, Chris Danger cannot participate in that. Let's go ahead and just call up. Devin Storm's 100, so never mind. put Fry Fuller. He looks scary. But does AJ Styles already have a match? I don't think he does. We'll go ahead and check. I don't give in until I'm victorious. So, here's the match card. We have Chris Danger versus Chris Jericho versus Daniel Bryan. Kofi Kingston versus Dean Ambrose. Finn Balor versus Tony Nese. The Heavy Machinery versus the Young Bucks for the MDT World Tag Team Championships. And the final match is a 2-on-1 handicap, AJ Styles versus Randy Orton and Fry Fuller. So pretty sick match card. Let's go ahead and simulate all the matches. So here we go. Going over all the matches here. So, in the triple threat match, okay, here we go. So in the triple threat match, Daniel Bryan pulled off a win and is your first ever MDT US champion. Chris Danger got pinned though, so yep. And then moving on to Kofi Kingston versus Dean Ambrose. Dean Ambrose ended up winning, and we're gonna get rid of this rivalry, because I don't want it to actually have a rivalry. Cause Dean Ambrose has other stuff to deal about instead of Kofi. Finn Balor beat Tony Nese. That's pretty destined to happen. So yeah, there's that. To crown your first ever MDT World Tag Team Champions, Matt Jackson and Nick Jackson are, yeah, that's kind of destined to kind of happen. So they're your tag team champions. And AJ Styles ended up putting up a great fight with AJ Styles pinning Randy Orton, as Randy Orton and Fry Fuller lost. This is one that I'm gonna actually keep a rivalry, so I'm gonna actually create some rivalries here. So it'll be so I can't, never mind. Do 1-on-1. We'll have just a medium rivalry intensity. Let's do kind of high, choose rivals. It'll be AJ Styles and Randy Orton. Actually, no. We're not going to do a rivalry yet. We can actually, they'll auto-generate as I kind of just keep doing these matches. So this, no, we'll actually kind of keep it, because we'll actually have that rivalry if Dean Ambrose gets eliminated after he faces Finn Balor. But otherwise, yeah, that's it. So that's what's going to happen there. So, now let's go into the next show. First ever Vindication. Here in week 2 of May. Samoa Joe. Okay. So what they have. Okay. This will actually, what we can do is we'll customize it. Championship match. So Sheamus. Except some of these guys aren't even here. So those guys I know. So that'll be a tag team championship match. What I'm going to do is I'll highlight this and then color it with pink. So then that way we actually know it's MDT Live. So yeah, I did that. But Drew McIntyre is not even drafted. Wait. Yep, never mind. So all these guys, we're gonna keep some of these. And some of these are gonna be title matches. This one we're not gonna have either with this one. The Hardy Boys are going to be in action here, though. So we're going to change this. It'll be the Revival versus the Hardy Boys for the Vindication titles. The Vindication take the titles. So let's go actions, edit matches here. We're just going to change this. We're going to free edit this one. We're going to have a Fatal 4-Way. And this one, okay, so this is a Fatal 4-Way. Falls, or Hell in a Cell, no. Steel Cage Fatal 4-Way. And it's going to be a title match. So, okay, and I gotta actually, so it'll be AJ Styles versus Kenny Omega, because AJ Styles was the first pick. So he has to at least be in the MDT championship race. So yeah. And then what we're gonna do is we're gonna do the same thing, but this time it's gonna be CM Punk versus Bobby Lashley. Sorry, Lashley. Because he's the first pick. And then Ray Phoenix. I don't think he's actually gonna win it, but he could. So these are all custom guys, and then we're gonna actually have a guy, and yeah, you probably know who's gonna be there. Your boy Roman. Pretty sure these are gonna be all custom characters too. Velveteen Dream. Roman. So there you go. Steel Cage Fatal 4-Way match. We're not going to have a tournament for the Elite Championship. So, boom. There you go. Fatal 4-Way. We're not the best decision, but we're going to also change some things up. So, this one's a good one. So we're gonna leave that. That's gonna be a normal match. This one we're gonna change. We're gonna turn the title match on. Boom. Instead of Drew McIntyre, we're gonna have RVD there, cause he's in. I think we did have be in the championship match too. And then male. We're gonna have the same guy. Oh no, it's not Alberto Del Rio. CM Punk's already in one. Ooh, there you go. Grim. You just made the menu. So let's go ahead and choose the championship. I kind of feel like Grim's gonna win this because he's better overall, but it don't matter. The Elite Championships we have, the Vindication titles, the Iron Man, and the Revolutionary Championship. This one, the Iron Man Championship, we're gonna have that be at the pay-per-view. And then same with the Extreme Championship, the Revolutionary Championship. Grim could win it, but you never know. But what we're gonna do is we're just gonna change the participants. We're gonna actually get rid of the manager, male, Sheamus. Yes, confirm. And then let's do male. So Sheamus will show up. Cedric Alexander. That ain't bad. So there you go. Okay then. So these are all custom guys minus Bobby Roode. That's a good last match. So, yep, now we're just gonna change the participants. So Scott Dawson. These guys. Oh, I don't actually have these guys. I have to go and edit something. I gotta go change up. I gotta change something with the Hardy Boys tag team. I gotta select. Yeah. To challenge the tag team champions, you need to be in a formal. Well, yeah, we're gonna have to change it because I forgot that. Yeah, they're not a tag team. So we're gonna save this and we're gonna go back and we're gonna change something. But otherwise, pretty good match card. If it changes, I'm gotta be a little mad. But we're gonna go over tag team. We're gonna go and edit this. We're going to change this. Because I want to at least get these first shows. So boom. And then we're going to get the Matt Hardy 03 version. I believe. V103. Boom. Accept. And they're in Vindication. So we changed that. So boom. Boom. There we go. So let's go action. Edit match. Removing a champion from the participants. We'll make it a normal match. Okay. Change participants. Boom. Matt Hardy. Oh, yes. Confirm. Boom. Boom. Look at that title. There we go. Title match on select. The championship. Then the past you would you say. I hear voices crying. I hear battles dying. Okay, so here is the match card. We're gonna go over this. CM Punk versus Ray Phoenix versus Bobby Lashley versus Roman Reigns. Fatal 4 match for the the Vindication, the MDT Elite Championship. Now the MDT Tag Team Championship match. We have the Revival versus the Hardy Boys. Then we have Sheamus versus Cedric Alexander. And a triple threat match. Rob Van Dam versus Bobby Roode versus Grimm. For the MDT Revolutionary Championship. Then we have a triple threat match. Samoa Joe versus Pete Dunne versus Jushin Liger. Don't know how you say that, but simulate all matches. And yeah, CM Punk and is your elite champion. That was actually kind of expected. And the Hardy Boys are your tag team champions. Cedric Alexander beat Sheamus. And Bobby Roode pinned Grimm for the MDT Revolutionary Championship. Now guess what we're going to do? Get a little hint. We're going to create a rivalry. Right now. We're going to create a rivalry. So some of the rivalries, we have that. That's we're going to have. That is fine. That is good. Pete Dunne and Samoa Joe. We're going to actually delete that. We're going to actually start. And we're going to activate a rivalry. One-on-one's going to be wrong. A long rivalry. It's going to be between Bobby Roode and Grimm. Rivalry will begin on Vindication May week 3. The intensity is very high. I just have to have that because Grimm, he gets pinned, he gets mad. He's gonna start a rivalry with the guy that pins him. So, what a rivalry to start. But yeah, so you'll see more of that match. But and then Samoa Joe beat Jushin Leisure. I don't know why they did. You know, whatever. We got rid of that rivalry. Pretty sure. Yeah. So I don't mind with all these. Like these ones that are growing, I don't mind. We can push them. We can start them. But we're not. So the ones here is that. But we can delete it if we want. We don't have to have that. So, cause, you know, that's what I mean. But these three, some of these that are growing, some of these are gonna be really good. This one might, I might get rid of that. So I really don't, you know. But, yeah. So we're gonna be going over to May week 3, MDT live. So let's go. Go over the power rankings after that week. Seth Rollins went down. Balor went up. Randy Orton went down. Ambrose and Carl Anderson stayed. Stayed where they were. Luke Gallows match. The Young Bucks all went up. Chris Jericho went up. Akam, Fandango, Razor, Tyler Breeze, Tucker Knight, Otis Dozvik went down. Chris Danger went up. Ricochet went down. Kenny Omega went down. Some of these guys, they just go down because, guess what? They didn't have a match. So still, the last one is Tony Nese. We did give him a match versus Benjamin Balor. He just wasn't successful. So that's why. And then after this, Cedric Alexander, he stayed there. Wow, Sheamus went up. So the Hardy Boys are your tag team champions. So let's go over the champions for all your shows. So here you go. Okay, so we actually have this. We're not gonna have the Money in the Bank, so we're gonna have 2 of them. But so your current champions you have are Daniel Bryan and the Young Bucks. Daniel Bryan is your U.S. champion. Let's go for Vindication. Let's actually, I think I downloaded a cool Money in the Bank for just MD. It says MDT on it. I guess I didn't do that then. Should we just do like a plain old... Actually, let's go back. We can go back. We're gonna get a MDT, because I've seen this really cool championship. Yeah. Let's see how long I've been live for, but I know it's been like an hour or 2. Let's go over here. I'm gonna see how live I've been. Yeah. There we go. So let's go. Let's go. My hashtag. Let's just go MDT. I think we have to have like. I think that's it. There we go. So we have the Vindication Money in the Bank. We also have the Bullet Club, but we're not gonna do that. But dude, this one is so cool, dude. We're gonna download this one for Vindication just so that we have that. And we'll have 2 Money in the Bank Money in the Bank matches. I was gonna check how long it was. How long the stream was. Okay, so that downloaded. Yep, we'll leave. I'm just gonna go ahead and get this out of the way. Done. So yeah, and then this stream will be done after this then. Wait for it to load. But yeah. I guess it says 22 minutes. But I know it's been longer than that. But, you know. That's fine, but yeah. Okay, so let's go shows, vindication. Boom. Boom, boom. Boom. Back, boom, boom. Okay, guys, so that is gonna actually end it here for you guys. So, guys, if you like this episode, hit the like button. Well, the stream, whatever you want to call it. Smash the like button. Make sure you comment, share, like, subscribe, most likely, or mostly subscribe, and yeah, we're gonna be in it, and we'll see you in the next one, and peace.